Well, I've had some tough days lately, but this is one of them. I think coaches and managers, or when you work with a coach for a period of time, you spend a lot of time together. You go to dinner, you have a beer, whatever the case may be. And so when you have to dismiss a coach, it is personal and it's difficult. There's no question. My obligation, of course, is to the organization, the performance, what we believe to be a certain level we should be able to reach, and when we don't do that, judgments are made. And in this case, today I had to dismiss Paul MacLean and turn the page and try to move to the next level that we think we can achieve.
I was just wondering, what were the reasons that you felt where Paul came up short?
Well, I'm not sure why he came up short, but we came up short. We're sitting 7th out of 8 in our division. We can continue to be a big turnover team in our own zone. Our goaltending has been, to say the least, outstanding most nights to give us a chance to win hockey games. The chances against our team are some nights atrocious. I think there's an obligation for a lot of people, the players included, to perform better than that. But the leader of the pack always is the coach, and he's the guy that has to assemble a group or a style or a system that allows you to be, good in your own end, good defensively. And it's not that we're bad defensively, it's just that we continually turn the puck over before we get it out of our zone and give second and third chances. And that wasn't, it seemed for a year and a quarter now, that same issue continued.
Yeah, Brian, just back to, I mean, you're talking about the structure and the style not working. At the end of last year, you also talked a lot about the old Paul and the new Paul. Was the attitude also a bit of an issue in dealing with players and the one-on-ones?
Well, I would say was an uneasiness in our room, without a doubt, that some of the better players felt that they were singled out a little too often, maybe, and that's today's athlete. They want to be corrected, coached, given a chance to play without being, I guess, the center point of discussion in a room.
Why was there the change, and why was it that he wasn't able to come back to the old communicator type Paul that he was when he first started?
You'd have to ask Paul that question more than anything. I thought when he came here he was a guy that related very well to the players. He had been a player himself. He understood what it took to play in the NHL, but it seemed that that kind of drifted, and maybe it's the pressure of the business here. Maybe you guys are too tough on our people, but very definitely he became more demanding of some of the players, more critical of some of the players. I mean, the fact that he makes statements that maybe we don't have, or I'm afraid who I put on the ice type of thing, that kind of sent a loud message to me, whether it was in jest or otherwise, that maybe he didn't believe in the group the way we thought we believed in the group when we started the year. And I'm not sure beyond that, Brent.
The other thing to follow up that, you talked a lot about the defense, and they've been hammered mercilessly almost, it seems. Is this maybe more of a coaching issue, and why was it was never able to overcome that issue in the end? And would he still be coaching if this is a better than 500 hockey team right now?
I think the game's about winning and losing. Let's not kid ourselves. And when you don't win, things change. Whether it's player trades or coaching changes or managers changes, whatever it may be. And we're in that kind of business. It's result orientated, and I think of our defense. I think our defense is not as bad as I know. I read articles and I hear things. I don't think our defense is that bad. I don't think a couple of the young guys have been brought along, and I think positioning in our own end is a big issue. I watch many nights our defense get the puck, whether it be Jared Cowan or Cody Ceci, and the forwards at the far blue line. And we've talked about about 1,000 times. And I know the red line has disappeared in our game, and whether I like it or not doesn't matter. But you can't your forward can't disappear and not give the defenseman an option to make the play to. And as I say, we talk about it, but nothing changed in that area, and that's why I think our turnover numbers are so atrocious in so many games.
Brian, judging by Paul's reaction, Dan Sagan with CBC, judging by his reaction last night after the win, it looked like Paul thought he had maybe bought himself a bit of time. He was pretty excited about the win. When did he know that this was happening, and what was his reaction?
He knew at 9:30 this morning when I met with him. He wasn't happy, obviously. Why would you ever be otherwise? He shouldn't be happy. I'm not happy that this happened myself. I think what happened last night was one of our better games. There's no question. The good thing that happened for us, we got behind 3-0. We forgot about all the rules and structure and everything. We just went and played hockey. Hockey is a game, and sometimes you just have to go play and have a little fun with it and chase the puck and do things, and we did that. And I think our speed showed up. I think some talent showed up, and we made some plays, and fortunately for us, we won the hockey game. But I think that's what I would like to see our team be. Our players have to have some fun. It's a game. We have to have some fun playing the game. We have so many rules sometimes that we take that fun away from it. So maybe now we'll play a little different style. We'll play a little more aggressive style. We'll try to chase the puck more often, and I think that will play to the strength of the young people on our hockey team. And that's what I would like to see happen, that we get back to real simple, move the puck, be in good position, help each other, and be creative in your way. We've got some very instinctive hockey players here. Just play that way.